Going online. Heading to Bunker Hill. So there's a raider there, and you don't care about the raider, but as soon as I shoot him, you won't get me. Very interesting. Be dead people.
Honey?
I missed being close to you too.
Oh, thanks, sweet stuff.
Entry 3, recorded by Research Assistant Peters on February 26, 2077. Time, it's 12:35 hours. Subject's direct radiation exposure level increased to 2 sieverts per 24 hours. Intravenous fluid intake increased to 1 liter. Subject reports localized pain in frontal and parietal lobe, accompanied by severe nausea, with vomiting on average, 3 to 6 instances per 12 hours. Solid food no longer viable by oral intake. Other symptoms include general weakness in limbs, bleeding of gums, severe abdominal cramps, and diarrhea. Dark stool indicates possibility of intestinal bleeding. Shortness of breath also an issue. I will now describe changes in mood, or thought process. I have never in my life felt as horrible as I do right now. The discomfort is almost too much to bear. I often contemplate termination of this trial. But I know it'll only be a few more days before I reach 6 sieverts. Then I can administer the serum. We'll get our contract renewed. The serum will go to the market, and it's going to help people. It's really going to change the way we live. And me, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Cyclical thoughts. No other developments to report. Entry 6, R.A. Peters. It's March 1st. The subject has reached saturation threshold safely. Taking measurement now. Confirm 6 sieverts. Rapid fluid loss due to fever. Upped IV intake. All previous symptoms are still present. Tissue damage visible on arms, neck and hands. Necrotic sloughing of the skin. Topical and ingested antibiotics applied to control infection. Now injecting first dose of serum sample 42BA7 into bloodstream. No immediate effects observed. Animal trials yielded results in less than...
Got it.
This is what I'm reduced to. Still got it.
So that's her.
Second dose of sample 42BA7, injected hours ago. No effect. No effect. I contacted the lab to terminate this trial, but I need a doctor. Hang on. What's that? Oh, my teeth. Oh, several teeth dislodged. Feels like necrotic tissue damage throughout oral cavity. Serum is ineffective at toxic levels. Request to terminate trial was... Orders are to remain in quarantine for the duration of the experimental period. I understand. I'm going to die. That's obvious. It's right here. Our failure. If you would, Dr. Roberts, Please deliver the following to my family. Mom, Dad, I love you. Yes, I volunteered for this. It sounds crazy, but I believed in it. There'll be nothing left worth bearing. But just know Oh, no. That's a bit too sentimental. Let me think about it.
Bad she didn't turn into a... Always a few. Yeah, I'll just take a big slump of cow meat out of a cooler.
You there, caravan or raider?
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh? All right. Come on in, but no gunfire. Market's open. You can do as much trading as you like.
Sounds dangerous.
Hi.
Hey.
Huh. Haven't seen you before. If you need a doctor, let's get you examined.
So, you're a doctor?
Veterinarian, actually. And don't give me that look. Bones get set the same way whether you got 2 or 4 of them. So let's talk about you and what kind of help you need.
You're a veterinarian?
I'm an old caravan girl, okay? You learn to take care of the animals, or you don't have a caravan for very long. Then you get ambushed, a couple of friends and family start bleeding out on the floor, and you learn how to patch a few wounds. You learn triage, too. Satisfied? Now let's talk about what you need patched up.
Any news out there, Doctor?
I got nothing, sorry. Just trying to practice medicine.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
I suppose I could spare some stim packs.
Bugger all.
I'm half tempted to join the railroad with all this shit. I don't know. People gotta do something, Dad.
When did you start to care about sense?
It's not that. The railroad is the only one standing up to the Institute. So Gary's wife, kidnapped. That settlement Lucas Miller was talking about, wiped out.
Hey there.
I'm Stockton. You've heard of old man Stockton, yes?
Stockton.
I run 3 caravans that travel throughout the Commonwealth.
Wow, okay, mate. Exciting stuff.
Well, hello.
Hi, I'm Meg. You new to the hill? For 10 caps, I can give you the tour. Nobody knows a place like me.
Sure, I'll take the tour.
Caps up front. Thank you. The market's in the back, bar's in the corner, and the outhouse is over the wall. Bye.
Ha ha! Hello, little girl. I knew a redheaded little girl tried to shaft me. Where you going?
Hi there.
Mom runs the surgery, so you better be nice to me.
Okay. I mean, sucker. They got no one on that door guarding.
Hey.
Load a little heavy there? I'll buy anything you don't need, and sell everything you do.
This your store?
Yeah, you got it. Caravans come through here. I buy whatever they don't want, fix it up, and sell the good stuff to the next caravan. But hey, no reason I can't sell to a drifter like you. Caps are caps.
What's your opinion of Bunker Hill?
Well, it's nice enough. Grew up with the caravans, so I feel right at home here. Don't like how we have to pay Raiders protection money, but that's the cost of doing business in the middle of everywhere. Speaking of which, I got a lot of useful supplies here that need a home. Look at them, so lonely.
You give raiders protection money?
Yep. Surprised Mayor Kessler managed to pull that off, but she's convinced him that Bunker Hill is worth more alive than dead. I hate that we don't stand up to him, but what can we do? We're caravan folk, not an army.
Anything new in the store?
Same old, same old. Take a look for yourself.
You have any paying work?
Yeah, I have something. It ain't easy, though. Caravanners just love swapping tall tales. But I've heard one story enough times, there's gotta be some truth to it. Apparently, the Northern Road goes straight through an old military training yard that's just crawling with a horde of feral ghouls. And that's cutting into my bottom line. So you take care of that, and maybe I can throw a few caps your way.
I'm not doing the job for chump change.
I'm tired of mercs blowing this off. Are ferals really that scary? Fine. Call it 175 caps.
Sounds like you need me a lot more than I need you on this.
Everyone comes into the hill thinking they can pull one over on me. I'm thinking 150 caps is more than fair. Take it or leave it.
Oh, God. Shafted myself.
How many ghouls we talking about?
Who knows? The number keeps growing the more drinks the caravan hands down at the way station. No matter how many of them there are, they're scaring away caravans and customers alike.
I already cleared the National Guard training yard.
Well, I'll be. Take this, then. You might want to talk with Kessler, by the by. She's looking for someone like you.
Wow, I just did myself out of money.
We're all safe now.
What, some sort of bloody disease or something?
Hey again. Step right up. Little bit of everything from all over.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You'll find something you like. Everyone does.
Oh, nice to know. Strength endurance. Oh, 7,000. Well, thanks, Deb. I'll take your money.
That a Pip-Boy? I haven't seen one of those in forever.
Hey.
Bunker Hill is like home away from home. Only place caravan folk have to mingle together, you know.
It's like a place I could fashion into my own. You found dog? Yep. What is it, boy?
How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. Think you can find something for me? See if there's any good stuff nearby, boy.
Oh, God.
Hey, you. Talk some sense into my numbskull son. Getting involved with the railroad is just trouble.
What's the railroad?
The freedom fighters, willing to risk their lives for synths. And that means they fight the Institute. Only ones that do.
What? You think that's noble or some bullshit? That just makes them idiots. No son of mine is going to throw his life away with those lunatics.
And what are synths?
Synthetic people made by the Institute. Look so human you can't tell them from us.
They're monsters is what they really are.
And how do you know that? Have you ever met one? If you can't tell who's a synth or not, they can't be all that bad.
You should look after yourself.
See? Now that's some advice. We got a business. You know how lucky we are? And you want to throw it away.
All I do here is help crusty old caravan hands, no offense, go blind off rot gut. At least the railroad's fighting the Institute. And why not save synths?
Might as well go off and join the Deathclaw Preservation Society.
What did the Institute do to you?
Ah, Gary. He is, well, was one of Cricket's hired guns. He hits the road and comes back to find his wife missing.
Yeah, so the Institute kidnaps people. I'm not saying I like it, but the world's a dangerous place. It's not your job to save it. And dealing with the railroad, the Institute. Might as well put a bullet in your own damned skull. It'll just save you time.
Synths are weapons built by the Institute.
You don't know that.
You see, boy? Now stop this nonsense. We got customers. Bar's open. Just don't get so drunk you shoot up the place.
You own this place?
Technically, everything is owned by all the caravan companies that come through here. We pool the money together and split it up. But as far as serving drinks goes, this bar is all mine.
Which caravans come through here?
Pretty much all of them. All the ones I know about, anyway. Takes a certain kind of person to brave the Commonwealth trade routes. Don't know what started first, the Bunker Hill settlement or the caravans. But they're practically one and the same nowadays. Either way, folks need drinks, so I opened up this bar here. Lots of alcohol on tap for you.
What's your opinion of Bunker Hill?
Honestly, kind of amazed we've lasted this long. We're always one broken deal away from complete disaster. But something keeps this place in one piece. Maybe the old spirits are looking out for us, huh? Hey, let's get some liquor in you before you start asking about God knows what next.
You have any work?
Well, there is one thing.
Dad, you're not going to send him on that same wild goose chase.
Hey, he brought it up, not me. As I was saying, before us Savaldis started slinging rotgut for thirsty caravan hands, we came from a line of Minutemen. My grandpa, Brent Savaldi, was the last. He died fighting raiders just outside Malden. If you could find any of his personal effects, well, it'd mean the world to me.
If the price is right, I might help.
This ain't a haggling matter. I'll pay 150 caps. Take it or leave it.
Any idea where he might have fallen?
Somewhere northeast of Malden. That's where they found the bodies of the rest of his squad. The raiders tore them apart, mutilated the bodies. Once, the Minutemen held their own against the Institute. But in the end, even raiders were too much for them.
I'll find your grandpa.
Just be careful, all right? I don't want any more deaths on my conscience.
Jeez, mate, fair enough.
Bar's open. Just don't get so drunk you shoot up the place.
Sure. Let's take a look.
What'll you have?
I think I've sold everything.
Look, I'm trying to relax. Been on the road a long time.
Yeah, well, I don't care, mate, so don't come near me. Was it so late? Is there an inn here?
Hey.
Fine place to sleep right here. Reasonable rate.
This some kind of motel?
I prefer the term flop house, but don't tell my pa that. Gets him mad. When caravans pull into town, they need a place to sleep, so we rent out all the beds we can. So did you want one?
Yeah.
Fine. Here's your caps.
Any vermin you find is yours. No extra charge.
What have you got to trade today?
Caravans ain't exactly the get-to-know-you type. Less heartache that way.
I think I go and sleep 5 hours. Yep.
You're pretty distracting yourself.
Yo, if I lose that battle armor, I'm gonna slaughter you.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Heads up.
Lead on. Nope.
Over here.
Sure. I can do that.
Hurry, girl. Hurry.
Move here.
I got it. Can't do that.
Here.
I'm ready. Let's do it. Can't do it right now.
Oh, you're an idiot.
I will not be recommending this place to my friends.
Here, get here. What the
Heads up. Head over there.
Can't do that.
Go there.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, Lord. Get in
I'll be
there.
on the lookout. Don't worry. So is that it?
Jeez, I got a lot of Purify War on me. Wow, antibiotics cure anything, huh?
Bingo.
Oh, there you go. Oh, sweet love of God. Why I sold my mother. But they've had a bit of a fight here.
You've got to help. They've kidnapped my husband.
Who kidnapped him?
They said they'd be back for ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill him. But I don't have that kind of money.
Do you know where they took him?
I'm pretty sure. I'll mark it on your map.
Don't worry. I'll get him back.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I didn't know what I was going to do. Just bring him back safe, okay?
Oh, I don't want to be at Minuteman, so...
Lucas.
My armor saved many a wastelander.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Focus on stopping power. Pretty, don't stop bullets.
And then you're walking around in leather. Anything you're good for is ballistic. Thanks,
Don't
buddy.
eye the Brahmin if you got any sense.
And look what's floating there.
Great. Shouldn't we just hide instead?
No, because he's dead.
This place smells horrible.
Now there's dead bodies in it, love, so...
Bad idea. Unless you really want to piss me off.
Oh, so that's a granddad right there.